Students at the University of British Columbia are trying to get conservative author and 4-foot-tall commentator Ben Shapiro. Just kidding, he's at least like 4.5 feet. They're trying to get Ben Shapiro banned from campus. And naturally, their main spokesman seems to be pursuing a very worthwhile graduate arts degree. Let's take a look. Ben Shapiro is scheduled to speak at the University of British Columbia in October, but not if UBC 5th-year arts student Reed Marcus. Imagine investing 5 years in that. Not if Reed Marcus gets his way. Marcus put out a call to action on the UBC Needs Feminism Facebook group, which features this adorable image of a guy thinking about a girl and a girl thinking about communism. How cute. And that was actually apparently the old Facebook group. Angelo Isidoro, a director of the UBC Free Speech Club that invited Shapiro, sent me some screenshots from the new private group. Here's a letter from Marcus, who's apparently deleted his Facebook, with a content or trigger warning for transphobia, homophobia, Islamophobia, and racism. Here Ali Hushmand, another apparent student, says, "Watching Hitler give a speech would be much better than this swine," referring to Shapiro. "At least the man had some charisma and fantastic public speaking abilities." Another person posts below another comment by Ali, in which the guy says, "Viva Viva Intifada. Blood will run through the streets of Jerusalem. Never forget who the aggressors were." Angelo tells me his club has hosted Jordan Peterson 5 times with no protesters. Yet the moment we invite a pro-Israel speaker like Ben Shapiro, it's chaos. Jewish students feel completely silenced by the campus culture, and this campaign to shut down the event is proof of this. The opposition is comprised of SJWs who hate any opinion that isn't their own, and raging anti-Semites who openly talk about violence towards Israeli Jews. Marcus, who's also Jewish, wants the school to cancel the event, saying Shapiro is neither a scholar nor an activist. So because Ben isn't involved in either the production or distribution of BS indoctrination, his opinion is invalid. I see. Marcus cited Shapiro's views on Islam, by which he probably means his refutation of what he calls the myth of the tiny radical Muslim minority. He also cites Ben's views on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and gender identity. Oh yeah, remember this?
You don't know what you're talking about. You're not educated on genetics.
Would you like to discuss the genetics? Or
No,
what
no.
are your genetics?
So I'd stay away from the genetics and back to the brain scans.
You cut that out now, or you'll go home in an ambulance.
Yeah, Shapiro's skepticism about gender identity is definitely the threat here. Not people who actually make threats of violence and get off scot-free because they're on the right side of history. Anyway, Marcus says that Shapiro's talk would violate British Columbia's discriminatory publication law, UBC's discrimination and harassment policy, and its statement of respectful environment. All 3 of which sound like hogwash that can be applied arbitrarily to silence political dissidents. And get this, Marcus doesn't even want to engage with Shapiro in what he calls performative debate, where he gets to ask a question and Ben gets to respond. And I've seen some of these performative debates where the questions are really long. Marcus said, "I think that the debate is over. We as a civilization have kind of decided that you shouldn't go around dehumanizing people." Now apparently 10 students sent UBC letters trying to get Shapiro banned. The school has sent each of them statements defending UBC's commitment to free speech, but who's to say that as the event draws closer and Antifa groups possibly begin mobilizing, they won't change their minds? Who's to say they won't suddenly slam the group sponsoring Shapiro with an insanely high security fee? Only time will tell, but don't you worry, we'll keep you abreast. For Campus Unmasked, I'm Rob Shimshock. If you like this video and support our mission, please make sure to comment and subscribe. If something happens on your campus and you'd like us to investigate, send us details using the form on campusunmasked.com.